Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're getting excited for Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I know I am. It's just a month away now. When it does release, expect playthrough videos of all three games in addition to the multiplayer I normally release. And while we're talking about multiplayer, check out the links in the description for videos I recently posted. There are links for Hive, DTube, and Hyper. These are sites where the restrictions on content are looser, and I think it's a better place to post unedited and uncensored videos of multiplayer. My plan is to keep things cleaner on YouTube, but if you want to hear the funny F-bombs and other language, you can check out those links. In this video, I'm going to give an update on the giveaway, and the rest will be commentary on the gameplay. So the giveaway is going to be 3 Mass Effect Legendary Edition lithographs from the BioWare store. It's pretty sweet. It shows all 3 Mass Effect games, and it's got the major characters and this Paragon to Renegade transition. Left to right, you've got Saren and Sovereign. In the middle, you've got what looks like the Collector from the Suicide Mission, and even the color of that middle kind of matches the area around the Collector base. On the right, you've got the Earth invasion and the eyes of the Elusive Man. So I've already ordered them a week back, but I'm waiting on tracking information. BioWare said that there could be delays in shipping due to the situation that we're in that I can't mention on YouTube. So I don't want to announce dates and details of how you're going to be able to earn these. I want to make sure that they're at least shipped before I start earmarking them for people. So expect further details every week, but yeah, that's the giveaway. Honestly, I'm kind of regretting not buying a 4th for myself at this moment, and I may have to do just that. I'm playing here on Firebase Dagger, and I'm using an N7 demolisher. I'm using the Saber here. It's pretty fun gameplay. Kind of the setup is you drop your pylon. Gives you a damage boost. I'm running weapon damage on this one, and then you shoot them with a homing rocket, and at least for armored enemies, the homing rocket does, I think it was like a 50% damage taken for a couple of seconds. So you want to kind of drop your pylon at kind of a safe place to get that weapon damage boost and grenade refill. You hit them with a homing grenade, kind of softens them up, and then you shoot them with your weapon. I think ranged works a little bit better, just because you don't want to be dropping your pylon and picking it up over and over again. There's a fairly long recharge delay in it. So yeah, I think ranged weapons would probably work better for the setup I've got going. A really sweet thing about that homing grenade is being able to kind of guide it around corners. You kind of just have to hover over an enemy until you get that red targeting icon, and then you can move your mouse or your controller away from that enemy, and it'll just arc and follow them and hit them. It's a nice way to kind of hit enemies that are around corners. You see that I'm hitting a couple of them. It's kind of got some AoE splash damage and throws fire on them. So kind of nice for setting up tech combos, or if someone's running cryo, you could do some combos with that as well. homing kind of works like a dot, or damage over time. So for some of the tougher enemies like the primes, you want to use your homing grenades a bit carefully there, just so you can maintain that damage increase once they've been hit by a homing grenade. I think there was a couple of times where I kind of just shot off multiples. It is fun just kind of shooting them off and having, like 2 or 3 homing grenades just flying around. It's also fun to try and shoot them around obstacles. One of the things I didn't try, kind of wish I had, is I wonder how far that target lock works. Because you can kind of get your target over one of the enemies, and then you can move your crosshairs, I don't know, maybe like 30 or 40 degrees off of that target and still be able to arc your homing grenade onto it. But I don't know what the upper limit of that would be. Like if I set my sensitivity high enough and I kind of get my crosshairs over someone, I wonder if I could like kind of 180 arc, turn around and have the homing grenade fly from the opposite direction and hit the enemy. It'd be fun to kind of play with. Yeah, it's really satisfying. There's, you shoot him and then the rocket hits and takes him out, or the rocket hits him and then you kind of just go for the headshot. I'm kind of surprised how I thought I would be less accurate with the no scope version of the Saber, but it almost felt, I didn't really feel that much of a difference, which kind of made me rethink me running the scope on some of my other characters. One thing to kind of keep in mind is if you're running a grenade class like this, just kind of be aware if other people are also running grenade classes. You may end up fighting over the grenades, or not being enough grenades to kind of play your class fully. Headshots. That's that arcing I was talking about around corners. I think I wasn't paying attention to what was coming up behind me there. got slapped by the Prime there. I thought I'd be able to make it out of that. Yeah, fairly easy game. I mean, we were playing on gold, so don't really expect it to get too crazy there. The homing lock, I believe, doesn't work on these stealthy boys. So sometimes you have to break them out of stealth before you can shoot your homing rocket at them. And got that one just as he was going back in, so it looks like I targeted him right before he went into stealth, so the lock was kept there. Well, that was the video, guys. So yeah, an update on the giveaway. Check out the links to some of those other videos if you're interested. And thanks for tuning in.